Milltown Showdown. I'm not sure who came up with that. I think somebody said that Mac Banks from the Fort Mill Times came up with that. But this has become one of the best rivalries in our area as far as crowd spirit, just how it looks. You know, they always wear pink and they're flicking powder in the air and scoring a ton of points. I mean, you know, like over 30 points both sides, like every time they play. This is a big game this year because they're trying to get Nation Ford could still win with some help, could still win a region. You know, Fort Mill can pull Nation Ford back down with them and climb ahead of them in the playoff seeding. So, you know, what do you think about this game that'll be at Bob Jones Stadium Friday?
I think there may be powder, but it'll be gunpowder. I think it's going to be the Milltown War.
Yeah.
We said 5 weeks ago that the parity in this region is exactly what it is. I mean, Nation Ford proved that last Friday night when they beat Northwestern. I mean, this is going to be a heck of a football game. Fort Mill has a very good football team. In my opinion, and watched them play twice, they had 9 penalties in one game and 10 in the other. 19 penalties in 2 weeks. It's hard to overcome that. And on the other end, you got Nation Ford, who, I mean, they've got a good football team. They've played 5 quarterbacks. Now, if they put the 6'5", 210-pound Ben Tuipulotu at quarterback, that changes the dynamics of the game because he can run the football, he can throw the football. They play good defense. The linebacker's name is Michael Johnson, I believe.
Peterson,
Michael Peterson.
In our area.
He's going to be all over the field. Their defense, Michael Allen's a defensive guy. So they'll be prepared defensively. And I think you got 2 really good football teams there. And the one that makes the fewest mistakes, eliminates penalties, makes tackles, and avoids missed assignments, and the one that can run the football will be the team to win the game.
Yeah. You got to say it's a testament to Nation Ford, though, that they're even in the position of being able to win a region. And like you said, so many different quarterbacks for a school that for, you know, the last 4 or 5 years has been a great quarterback school. You know, they had one guy who was unquestioned. Injuries. You know, their leading returning tackler from last year, Vinny Caton, had shoulder surgery and has not played the entire year. DeJuan McCollum, who might be their best offensive player, has been in and out all year. And then the turnovers. I mean, they've just shot themselves in the foot. And yet, amazingly, maybe with crutches, but they are still standing and have a chance to win a big game Friday night. For Fort Mill, I'm very interested to see how they react to you know, losing to Dorman last week. It was a non-region game. They didn't play a couple of their best players. And, you know, Nation Ford had done the same thing the week before. They gotten, you know, whacked by Burns. But it was a game that didn't mean anything. Came back the following week, played awesome and beat Northwestern for the first time ever. You got to wonder if Fort Mill can maybe do the same thing with some of its best players rested from a game last week that was pretty meaningless. So should be a great game, and you know, hope you guys can. If you're not coming down to Rock Hill, hope you can check that one out.